Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Here we go. Sweetie! Number 53, Mike 53. Hey, come on,
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. 53 to Mike. 53.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Great. Show it. Check. Watch the ship.
Hey, other side, solid.
Now it's Mixon running right. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with the tackle.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Man 5-7.
Rush in. Check out route. 53 to Mike.
It's Mixon on the counter. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
That's how we ball, fellas.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Eagles 47-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Rip left.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Pull it high. Sunday.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Hey, watch the leg.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And it's home for Ravens touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by Cohen. Call it a 3-yard. Gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Keep tracking the ball. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Watch it, hey, I'm coming. Undercrook.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
You ain't going nowhere. Check 99. Wall. Get wall. Check.
On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run in the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats. He's coming. We got top.
Mixon will try the right side. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches, but it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Here we go. 280. Hey, empty.
Let's go.
Okay, come.
Check.
Here.
Go get him.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Nick Perry with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
First down, a run with Cohen. They find some open field here. Past the 20. 34 yards there and a first down.
Oh, that's a big one right there. You talk about breaking off a huge chunk of real estate. But if you're the defensive coordinator, you cannot dwell on the fact you just gave up an explosive run. You have to look ahead, regroup your guys, and figure out a way to slow down this attack.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Only a yard that time, second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Watch the twist. Check 37. Check 37.
They'll set up to throw, and he completes it to Cohen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. He can run, and he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, that's what you want to see from your quarterback when it's a goal line situation. A guy who's not afraid to tuck the ball, give his body up, and get into the end zone. That ought to inspire his entire team.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over first and 10. At their own
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now Joe Mixon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Single, slow.
brings up second and 9.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
Hey, Zoo.
Let's go.
Here.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Into the red zone. Wentz gets this one to Hill. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
No.
They'll give it to Mixon, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Back. 180. And ram.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
Hey, Ford, Tokyo.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He completes it to Tate. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. Waiting.
Check 53's Mike.
Ford, Tokyo.
Damn. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
You must be dreaming.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Wentz now on first down. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Tucker's kick is good. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 2nd and 11. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. 36 yards on the play. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On second down now, it's Cohen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
Second and 14. Buying time to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Check 9, check 9. Lefty, lefty.
This is Mixon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On second down, Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
That's 2 really good stops in a row. Back-to-back tackles for losses. I mean, let's face it, they are locked into what they're doing offensively, and now they've earned the right to rush the passer on third down, haven't they?
Yeah, and offensively, they're going to have to do something else because the run game, at least on this drive, isn't working.
Check 53 is mine. All you get is a headache. Check.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. On the return is Cohen. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Shift. Watch the shift. Hold on. Hatch it. Switch. Switch. Check. Lucky. Watch twist. Watch.
They'll go with a keeper. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down.
Hey, alert 3. Check 43.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
X3, 218, jump. Run.
Kill. Shift. Jump.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great 15.
They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
57. Lefty.
They stick on the ground on 1st down with Hill. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Let's go. Hey, we got
Alpha.
53. Mike, 53. I can't believe we let you play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
57.
Mike, 53. Mike.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Hey, wahoo!
Wentz now on 1st down. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make this a second down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Sunday. Kill.
He's checking crap. 53's the mic. 55. Here we go.
Lion.
Switch gears.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's going to let it fly. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he is all the way up past the 25. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Watch out. Quick dance.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he fends him off. Completes it to Aguilar. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Wentz to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again.